guy. Oh, they're giving them donuts. Oh no, you didn't want a donut. That's the city hall guy. I know you. I saw you just the other day walking down the street in front of LAPD headquarters. You're over here now. I see a senior lead officer right there. This is the second time I've seen you guys today. Second time. Remember what I told you? Remember what I told you about coming to your neighborhood? Those kids over there, the high school kids, just walked over and asked if they want a donut. Anyway, look, I'm gonna tell you what this is about, right? This guy set up his stuff here, right? And so I came over here probably like, I don't know, an hour ago. And it was Officer Rubalcaba and I forget the other senior lead officer's name. He's Hugo. He went to school with Hugo Soto Martinez. They were friends growing up. And I had a few words with them. I was listening to music, so I didn't even hear what they said. I was going off on Rubalcaba because one time Rubalcaba, somebody came up to me and said that when he was young, a cadet in the LAPD cadet program, Rubalcaba tried to get him to come, or got him to come to the Scientology Celebrity Center and got him to go to a Scientology Celebrity Center and said that the place was a good place. And I've been trying to find a video. I did it on a live stream on my other channel, but I gotta find that clip of the guy coming up to tell me. He came over there by La Poubelle. Drove over there just to tell me about the situation. So yeah, I guess I got to spend the day going over here. That guy right there, he's a city hall cop. I don't even know what he's doing over here. The other guy he's with is a senior lead officer. I can't think of his name. He used to be partners with White. If you look at like Scientology literature, they show like community cleanups. That guy is always with them. But he goes out of his way to kind of... Right there, they saw me walking up and all of a sudden they cleared out. So when I came walking up, he was standing guard like they were about to do something. And then his partner waved to him. I'm like, what kind of fuckery is going on? To get back in the car. And so I started getting a live stream. The live stream was just taking a minute to start up. And then right at that point, that's when the kids walked up to him and asked him, "Sir, would you want a donut?" I was like, they had donuts waiting for him. Man, that's fucking funny. I don't know if that was on video. I was trying to not get them on video because I had to hold my breath for a second there. Somebody was literally smoking meth. And I don't want that shit in my system. Like, that's not ideal, right? A block away from Hollywood High School, some people smoking meth. That's not ideal, guys, obviously. The guy at the police over there at the bus stop, I know this guy. He hoards stuff. There's different areas around in this area that he camps out. And he's a hoarder. He's got some mental health issues. You need to fix that. I don't think there's a police fix for that, though. Right? You can't police away mental health issues. This is not going to be a long stream. I thought it was going to be a whole thing because it looked like they were on their radios talking like they were going to, they were requesting something. And then I came walking up, they jumped in the damn car and got away. Yeah, no, I had it out with him in like 2 years ago. He was in Hollywood. And I thought that was weird. He usually works in city council. If you see a city council, like Audit would know who he is. If you show Audit that screenshot, he's like, oh yeah, he's usually just all the time in there. He's not assigned to Hollywood. It's weird that he's working over here with the senior lead officer. I saw him last week. I was walking down. Let me back up. I was walking in front of the LAPD headquarters and saw him, and he was giving me a look, not like a nasty look, a look like, where do I know this guy? Or Maybe, is that who I think it is? One of those looks? Because I was giving him the same look. I'm like, oh, that's him. That's why I said to him, I saw you last week. He's like, yeah, yeah. Look, looks like a beautiful day. Yeah, it definitely is. I'm about to go for a jog real quick, low key. Why is this light taking so long? Make sure you hit the light button. What's going on, guys? Oh, God. Silent Watcher says, I'm so disappointed in you for bringing family into it. I didn't bring family into it. Family came to me and said that they're being abused. I was actually kind of turning them down. They were the want to set it straight. I don't give a fuck. This guy's a Holocaust denier. He says the Holocaust is a hoax. He says Sandy Hook is a hoax. You crazy people want to hang around that guy. That's when I realized this guy's fucking nuts. Like, I always knew he's nuts, but he says satellites aren't real. He doesn't believe satellites are real. Satellites aren't real. Sandy Hook, where all those kids got killed, that wasn't real. You guys are in a cult. These people are in a cult. It's everybody else's fault. Like I said, man, it is what it is. Talking about, come on, man, how can you say all these things and then be like, okay, this is a person, he's crazier than Scientology. You think Scientology believes crazy shit, that whole Xenu stuff? But how is the shit he's talking about any different? He's just a crazy person. Like I say, lives in a van. Just, I don't care. Fuck that guy. Fuck him in his problems. He should do he should do a panel with his sister. You guys can talk about whatever. Please, the earth is flat. Guys, I'm not gonna, I'm done. I'm not gonna sit there and stay in an extended argument with somebody who literally believes the earth is flat. He says, no, there's some mountains and water. It's mountains and water. Yeah, but you're deflecting. He believes the earth is flat. You ask him if the Holocaust is a hoax. He's like, do I believe the actual numbers? Bro, is it a hoax or not? You said the Holocaust is a hoax. Well, let me talk about a million other things that answer the question. You said Sandy Hook is a hoax. You said 9/11 was it? I don't even know if he says it didn't happen or it was an inside job. One of them. This guy, like I said, Alex Jones and him, he's like Timu Alex Jones. Just dirtier and no, some of the stuff Alex Jones would be like, man, this guy, he's crazy. I don't give a fuck, guys. I don't care about this crazy person. There's enough crazy. I can go have a conversation with any one of these crazy people out here in Hollywood. There's a lot of them around. I find them more interesting than this guy and his cult. His cult of like 20 chain smoking grannies. Every one of them has mental health problems. Anybody around him, mental health problems. Like I said, you ever met him? Go look into Sandra's eyes and tell me she's not fucking out of her damn mind. When the first time I talked to her, she was talking about some crazy stuff. I'm like, okay, all right, yeah, I must keep my distance from that weirdo. Can't wait till he gets out of die. He's done in LA. We all know that. He knows that. All right, well, I'm a nana, not a granny. It's not all grannies that are a problem. It's the toxic grannies. You know, they all, like I said, they all look chain smoking, just cranky looking all the time. I'm tempted to walk back over there. I'm actually going back over there because I have a feeling they're just circled the corner and they're coming back. Yeah, toxic grannies. The thrice divorced or going on their fourth divorce. They all look like their name should be Fran. No offense to the friends in my chat, but they all look like that. Fran. You know what? Actually, I'm not. I'm going to go jog and I'll end up seeing them when I go jogging. I'm going to do a podcast in a little while. That shooting, there was a shooting in South Central where a lady had mental health crisis. Her mother called the police, said that she's schizophrenic and she needed help. Police responded, and rather than calling an MEU unit, a mental evaluation team, a SMART team, they're like, no, we're just going to go in. We're going into that apartment. We're going to get her. And she had a stove grate, you know, the little things they have on the stove. She had one of those and she slammed it against the wall and she had her hand. So they went and shot at her twice. Thankfully, because LAPD is such terrible shots, they missed her. But a call for help for somebody in mental health crisis by the mother. And they tried to shoot her. They escalated it rather than wait for a clinician to come. They escalated it and had the shooting. The officer involved shooting, as they call it. I want to go over that. There was something else I wanted to go over specifically. I mean, there's so much. There was another incident that happened. I don't know. Anyway, all right. So I'll be back later, guys. I got shit to do. Shout out to the mods.